We are back with some more breaking update coming in. Amid speculation over a possible leadership turn in Karnataka, a group of Congress MLAs have left for the national capital. In fact, they left for Delhi yesterday, and the motive is to mount pressure on the party high command for a cabinet reshuffle and inclusion of the fresh faces as well. Now, those MLAs from Karnataka, they held a breakfast meeting just a while back at Karnataka Bhavan in the national capital with a signature campaign. So, over the next 2 days, the MLAs are expected to meet the senior Congress leaders, including Party President Mallikarjun Kharge, AICC General Secretary K.C. Venugopal and Karnataka in charge Randeep Surjewala as well. And the move comes against the backdrop of contrasting position within the ruling party. Remember, Chief Minister Siddaramaia's camp has been pushing for a reshuffle, while Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar's camp, seen as a contender for the top post, has insisted on a leadership change along with a cabinet reshuffle. On that, let me go across to my colleague Neha, who's been tracking all the details. Good morning, Neha. Karnataka Congress MLAs are in the national capital with a demand for cabinet reshuffle. Give us more details on what their plan of action is.
Well, it's quite evident now, nearly 2.5 years after the Karnataka Congress government came to power, we're seeing that there's a lot of mounting pressure now on the high command to make some changes within the internal structure of the party. Now, why we say this is because, remember, at the time that the government came in, there were a lot of aspirants for the post of ministers, and many of them, in fact, were snubbed and sidelined on the promise or on the pretext that there would be a reshuffle after 2.5 years. Now, given that the clock is ticking, as of course, you have about 2 years of governance left for the party in the state, many MLAs, in fact, those particularly who've won 3 or 4 times from their respective constituencies, have landed in Delhi with just one motive, that they want to meet the high command and impress upon the high command the need for the cabinet reshuffle. Many of these MLAs, ministers, former ministers, remember, in fact, we've seen have been quite vocal about the fact that they're unhappy right now with, of course, the state of affairs within the party. We saw what happened recently with the Davangere South Bipole as well, wherein, some, of course, within the party alleged that others from their own party conspired against their own candidate. With all of these differences now, as about 35 MLAs is what's being said right now, are all said to be meeting the high command in Delhi. It really remains to be seen how tactfully, of course, the Congress high command can deal with the situation at hand, and how, of course, whether there is going to be a reshuffle of the cabinet, and more importantly, whether the leadership change discussion is going to be taking place or not.
Absolutely. Several Congress MLAs are in the national capital. The motive is to mount pressure on the party high command for a cabinet reshuffle and inclusion of the fresh faces as well. Thank you so much, Neha, for getting us all those details.